I'm struggling to stay awake. I was up until 1 o'clock in the morning last night on the phone with customer care for hotels.com. We were booking our vacation, and there was a problem. It was quarter to midnight, and there's a lot of money that was up in the air, so I called. They said they have a 24-hour help desk, and I was on the phone with them until 1 a.m. trying to get the thing resolved. They wanted, this is inconsequential, this message, but they wanted me to essentially do two reservations. Like, for the 5 days that we're going to be at this place, they wanted us to do one reservation for the first night, check out, then check back in to the second reservation for the rest of the nights. That sounds dumb. That sounds like a bad idea, business-wise. But the thing is I feel like whether it's Comcast and your rising bill, healthcare costs, any service, you got to keep on these guys. You got to watch your monthly bills for little spikes and inconsistencies. And for the most part, when you call them out on it, they're happy to just oh yeah, we'll fix that. After an hour phone call or something like that, because there's probably so many people who don't notice these things that they're making that money. So if you catch them, then they're like, oh yeah, sure, we'll give you your $20 back or whatever. Comcast, we signed a 2-year agreement at $120 a month. It has slowly risen every month, even though we signed a contract, and it's now $170 a month. How, you call them and it's like, hey, what's up with that? Oh, well, taxes and fees fluctuate and we have no control over that and stuff. It's like, but we signed, if I were to leave the contract and say oh, sorry, I want to go with a different provider, they would charge me an early termination fee because it's a breach of the contract. Well, when it's their side, they can keep raising costs, even though we signed an agreement to keep it at that $120 a month. It just doesn't make sense. But I feel like I spend so much of my time on the phone with different customer care teams and investigating and gathering the data so that I can prove oh wait, no, this is not how much I've been paying. This is how much I should be paying. And it's exhausting. I'm exhausted. Mostly because I was up till 1 talking to a lady. She was a nice lady, but man, I don't want to be doing that. I don't want to be spending my time doing that. I want to be playing Fortnite. I want to be watching Atlanta, catching up on Cobra Kai. All these things are in my queue to watch. It's not helping.